Imagine waking up one morning to discover that the biggest construction boom in America isn't happening in New York, Los Angeles, or Silicon Valley. Instead, it's unfolding in the deserts of Arizona, the farmland of Ohio, the forests of Oregon, and the small towns of Texas. Across the country, enormous factories are rising from empty fields. Massive data centers stretch across landscapes that were once farmland. New power lines are being built to feed machines that didn't even exist a few years ago. Entire communities are transforming almost overnight. This isn't another internet boom. It's something much bigger. For decades, many believed America's manufacturing dominance had faded as factories moved overseas and countless industrial towns were left behind. But quietly, a new wave of investment has begun rewriting that story. This time, the products aren't steel beams or automobiles. They're computer chips, artificial intelligence, advanced batteries, quantum technologies, and robotic systems that could shape the global economy for decades to come. The question is no longer whether America is changing. The real question is, can this technological revolution redefine the nation's future? To understand what's happening today, we have to look back. For much of the 20th century, the United States was the world's manufacturing powerhouse. American factories produced everything from household appliances to automobiles, aircraft, and electronics. Millions of workers built stable careers in industrial towns that became symbols of economic strength. But beginning in the late 20th century, globalization changed the landscape. Many manufacturers shifted production overseas in search of lower costs. Communities that had once depended on factories faced job losses, shrinking populations, and declining local economies. Across the country, abandoned industrial buildings became reminders of a different era. For years, it seemed unlikely that large-scale manufacturing would ever return. Yet the technologies driving the modern economy have created a new challenge. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, electric vehicles, aerospace systems, and advanced medical research all depend on one critical component: semiconductors. Without them, smartphones stop working, vehicles cannot operate their electronic systems, hospitals lose access to essential medical equipment, and modern defense technologies become impossible to produce. These tiny chips have become the foundation of the digital world. At first glance, a semiconductor chip looks insignificant. Many are no larger than a fingernail. Yet inside each one are billions of microscopic transistors performing calculations at astonishing speeds. Every smartphone, every modern automobile, every satellite, every AI system, every data center, every advanced aircraft, every medical imaging machine, all rely on these extraordinary devices. For years, however, much of the world's semiconductor manufacturing became concentrated outside the United States, creating concerns about supply chain resilience and access to advanced technology. When global disruptions affected production in recent years, industries across the world experienced shortages. Automakers slowed production, electronics became harder to obtain, and businesses recognized how dependent modern economies had become on a small number of manufacturing locations. The lesson was unmistakable. If semiconductors power the future, producing them is more than an economic issue, it is a strategic priority. Today, one of the largest industrial investment waves in modern American history is underway. According to the Semiconductor Industry Association, companies have announced more than 140 semiconductor ecosystem projects across 30 states, representing over $645 billion in planned private investment since 2020. These projects include advanced chip fabrication plants, packaging and testing facilities, research centers, materials production equipment, manufacturing, supply chain expansion. The scale is remarkable. Some facilities span hundreds of acres. Others require years of construction before producing a single chip. Building one advanced semiconductor fabrication plant is unlike constructing an ordinary factory. The clean rooms inside must remain almost perfectly free of dust. Air quality is controlled with incredible precision. Temperature and humidity are constantly monitored. Even microscopic particles invisible to the human eye can disrupt production. The technology inside these facilities represents decades of engineering innovation. And constructing them requires thousands of skilled workers, engineers, electricians, technicians, and construction specialists. Perhaps the most surprising part of this transformation is where it's happening. For decades, conversations about technology centered on Silicon Valley. Today, investment is spreading across a much broader map. Arizona has become a major center for advanced semiconductor manufacturing. Ohio is developing new large-scale chip production facilities. Texas continues expanding its technology and manufacturing base. Oregon strengthens its long-standing semiconductor ecosystem. Idaho is investing in memory technologies and advanced research. New York continues expanding advanced manufacturing and research capabilities. Each region brings unique strengths. Some specialize in research. Others focus on manufacturing. Some build equipment. Others develop the specialized materials needed to produce advanced chips. Instead of relying on a single technology hub, the United States is creating a network of regional innovation centers connected through manufacturing, research, logistics, and education. That diversification may strengthen resilience while creating new economic opportunities far beyond traditional technology corridors. But building chips is only the beginning. Producing powerful processors means little without somewhere to use them. And that's where the next chapter of America's transformation begins. Across the country, another construction boom is quietly reshaping skylines, not with office towers, but with enormous facilities designed to power artificial intelligence itself. These buildings consume vast amounts of electricity, require advanced cooling systems, and are changing how entire regions plan their energy future. The United States is investing billions in technologies that could define the next generation of economic growth. But the biggest question isn't how much money is being spent. It's whether these investments will create lasting jobs, stronger communities, and a more resilient economy. What do you think? Is America entering a new golden age of innovation, or are we witnessing another technology boom that may not meet expectations? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your perspective. If you enjoy research-driven documentaries with verified facts and cinematic storytelling, subscribe for more stories exploring the places, industries, and innovations shaping America's future. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.